This is one of the things that many people don't seem to understand about the internet. The days of doing whatever you wanted to do, saying whatever you wanted to say are over. Right now, big, big deletions, uh, websites are disappearing. Because, I want to link all of this together. And then, first of all, I'm going to start off with me self policing. A lot of y'all really love disruptive mail. And disruptive mail didn't have any hate speech or anything. It was just telling it how it was. But disruptive mail became aligned with certain channels that were hate speech. And I predicted this big sweeping change. I said, before you know it, YouTube gonna look like Disneyland. They're gonna do to YouTube what happened to Las Vegas, what happened to old CD Times Square. They're gonna make it look like Disneyland, man. And I self-policed because I knew that once this thing started going on, because see, YouTube does stuff and they get a little clumsy at times. They will set some stuff up, and people who didn't do anything will get caught up in the wave. And this is what's going on. The white supremacists, white men have lost their minds. They've lost their collective minds. I'm competing against my woman. I'm competing against this tranny. I want what my granddad had. I want that type of America. This new America sucks. Let's make America great again. So they've come online. The video I did about your e-personality and your offline personality. Many of these people's online personality is superseding their offline. They were marching in Charlottesville's. Jews will not replace us. Jews will not replace us. One of the things about the internet is that someone can take a false narrative and push it through as if it is true. This is one of the things that has happened because if I was a white male with my mindset, I would not be marching talking about Jews really going to replace us because I'd be rich. I wouldn't be calling here because one of the things that's happening is you're seeing this with white men, you're seeing this with the incels. They're looking at the best of the group. They're looking at their results and they're salty because they're not getting similar results. They like, well, Chad's a white dude. Yeah, so what? He's 6'2", he's 225. He's chiseled muscle. He's got blonde hair, blue eyes, and a square jaw. So what? I should be getting the same results that Chad's getting because I'm a white dude. Even though I am 80 pounds overweight, I have bad genes, I'm losing my hair. I I I, I haven't been to a gym in forever, and I like to play video games. I want the same results. This is what you're seeing. You're seeing it with the transsexual community. Transsexuals are an interesting group of people. You have these transsexuals who look very manly because they used to be men, who are upset because heterosexual men don't want to date them, don't want to be with them. And this new thing is we don't have to tell you that we're transsexual before we date you. You just, oops, you get to find that out. You because essentially the transsexuals are jealous of natural women. Natural women like, oh, they don't have to tell you that they're a natural woman. It's evident. And they want the same perks and things that natural women get. The internet is going crazy. Craigslist, Backpage. We got to get rid of that. We must get rid of that. There's too much free speech. There's too many wild things going on. Um, human trafficking is a bad thing. I know I would not wish that on anyone. I don't know what it's like to be kidnapped and forced to do things that are against your wishes. That is horrible. However, I don't think that this trafficking was as big as they said it was. I feel that this was a move to control the internet. I think this is a move to set people up because, once again, the internet is becoming more and more important to people each and every day. It's becoming an appliance. Like, you trying to get online, you can't get online. You get mad. You get upset. You're like losing it. It's like, I want to get online. I want my online access right now. I want to get on my Facebook. I want my Instagram. I want my Twitter. I need it. This is where you have people are. What we got going on here in the chat room? Profits dwindling. No, profits aren't dwindling. Profits at all-time high. This is about control. Goobin, my friend is trans. She's up front because she doesn't want to get killed. Good policy. That's a good policy because I was sitting there like, I don't have to tell you I'm trans. You just gonna find this out later down the road. Good fella. What are you talking about? Billie Jean. What are you talking about? I don't understand. What's up, Christian? 89 Dr. Funks, welcome to Disneyland. That's what they're going to try to turn this in. Because this is the thing. YouTube has gone through many, many different forms. A lot of children's channel that had content that wasn't cued in for children, they got demonetized. I'm in the Facebook group, and they were like, a lot of people who were not doing the bad things, who didn't have the bad content, they also got demonetized. And, once again, I was saying this because, when I did my speech, why I shut down disruptive mail, there's a whole bunch of people who feel that they can go to someone else's house and act a fool. YouTube ain't your house. You didn't build it. You don't maintain it. You don't pay no bills. This ain't your house. We all renting property here. I rent this YouTube channel from YouTube. And you tell some people this and they act like, well, what are you talking about? It's like, this is my channel. No, it ain't your channel. You are growing crops on rented land, bruh. And no one understands, very few people understand that. Oh, they're purging, Dion. Goobin, the person that owned Backpage was making millions. They understand people would just move somewhere else. Backpage and Craigslist were well established. The desire, I will agree with you, is still there. The outlet is just not, it's just not there like it used to be. Thank you, Richard. What's up, Mark Scott? This is what's going on, man. Here on these internets, you're having people who are becoming vested in rental property. Like this chick who had her Instagram account deleted and she was boohooing and talking about how she was going to go back to being a prostitute because her Instagram. Stack the flipper sounds like sharecropping. Let me go ahead and say it. I love YouTube. I don't have a problem with what YouTube is doing because I understand what YouTube is doing. I've said it for years. I don't own this channel. I rent it from YouTube. And because I rent this channel from YouTube, YouTube's like, hey, we're gonna run some ads on your videos. We'll get a few clicks, make some money. We're gonna split the proceeds and cool. I know the game. Don't hate the player. Don't hate the game. Learn the rules so you win. The rules are you don't own nothing here on YouTube. You're a renter. You're not a homeowner on YouTube. You are a renter. You are a renter on Facebook. You are a renter on Instagram. You are a renter on Reddit. You get these people who get these big followings on these platforms and they get a little confused. They feel that they have an ownership stake and at any moment they could be gone. YouTube proved that by getting rid of some very large channels that was making money. They're like, bye, sharecropper, Sam. Christian Emerson, Cameron's Law, all third party platforms act in their own best interest. Absolutely. I know from my perspective, the text still comes in. Guys, this has nothing to do with bandwidth. YouTube can make all the band. This has to do with shaping a social narrative because you've gotten certain cult groups. And what's the thing? These people with these groups, they communicate and they share information. So what works for one will work for another. And YouTube has realized that they've had hostile invaders take over their platform, like these white supremacists. I mean, go to the site Stormtrooper. Matter of fact, let's see. I think Stormfront. Yeah. Now this is their own site. And this is what these guys are going to have to do. They're going to have to create their own sites. Let's see. All news of interest to white nationalists do not post full text of copyrighted articles without permission of the owner. Limited fair use, because they be on them. They be on these dudes. Let's go to culture and customs. Let's see what they got in here. Bicycling, an external fountain of white culture. This thread is a refresher for Stormfront bicycle theory, featuring articles and reviews relevant to white bicyclists, both for viewer touring and a thoroughbred for the casual and the fanatic. I'm telling you, man, just come here if you want to see some crazy stuff. Let's see. I need your help. They're crazy. What you're going to have to do if you have one of these radical ideals, you're going to have to get your own website and get your own traffic. That's what you're going to have to do. You're not going to be able to rent the YouTube platform for your foolishness. The games 100 YouTube will take over soon. Instagram will only be a place where other me. I don't know about that, man. I see some people who have a larger following on Instagram than YouTube. Oh, I haven't even cracked that open yet, good fellas. I haven't even, I've been so busy. Still hadn't touched that. What's up, Von B? The mass shootings, part of it, because a lot of these people get their information and indoctrination from online groups. Willie D got booted. Just demonetized Crowder and Coach Red Pill. I knew they were gonna get him. I knew they were gonna get him with video titles. Don't date a woman over 25. I knew they were gonna get him. Maxim Augustum. It's gonna be very hard for someone to do outdo YouTube. First of all, you gotta have the money. YouTube is owned by Google. Very few companies have more money than they do. We're talking about you got to be Amazon, Facebook, Apple. There's not a lot of people that got more money than them. BT the career, rent the land, and maxing out growth of the crops. Yeah, because I'm a sharecropper. I'm a digital sharecropper using YouTube, Facebook, and some other and Instagram right now. And I understand the relationship and understand because this is one of the reasons I never got into any radical conversations. I had some people who wanted me to get into the hotep and once again, I'm not going to say anything bad about anyone that doesn't deserve to have anything said about them bad just because they're a different creed, religion, or race. There are many people who feel that they could talk about people any way that they want to without repercussion, and the repercussions are coming. Ben the bartender. YouTube doesn't want to be connected to hate groups that commit mass shootings that could be held liable. Going back to what happened to Craigslist. Remember when Congress passed this law that Craigslist could be held liable for the actions of the sharecroppers on its platform. That's why they had to get rid of it because they're like, wait. So we ain't doing it nothing, but because someone uses our website to facilitate a certain act, we could be held liable. And Craigslist makes a lot of bread per year. They were like, no. We got to get rid of that. Why hasn't Vimeo exploded? Vimeo is mostly for movie makers. It's for people who are very good at directing their own traffic. Farrakhan and Alex Jones. Like I said, Farrakhan, when he ain't talking about all that rhetoric, all of that hate stuff, I love him to death. But the minute he gets into that, and this is what many black leaders feel that they must do, they must demonize white people. SEO takes too long. All the creators and influencers are pushing their followers from Instagram into YouTube. Instagram will be MySpace 2 years from now unless they start running ads like YouTube and get people paid. Very interesting. I'm on Instagram. So let me show you my Instagram. I'm over here in good Lord. I don't know why. This is me, money, income, profit. And it's very interesting how they work because they love this one. Not so much this one. They love this one. And I got some that aren't doing that very well. But I moved away from the theme, and this one kind of sucked ass. But this is where I'll be doing a lot of stuff. So money, income, and profit. Follow. See, a lot of people, what's up, Be Real? Oh, good fella Nail. Why? Well, this is one of this goes to the part of good fella Nail that many of these groups want to come online and villainize and demonize groups just because they want to. YouTube's like, no, 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 no. You ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna use our platform to push hate, to push these bad ideals. No, 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 no. And folks are like, what do I do, man? I'm just using free speech. I'm just speaking my mind. The Lifetime movie, The Craigslist Killer, probably didn't help. Probably not. Mark Scott, solution-based content is not easy. It's a low-hanging fruit. Absolutely. Uh, story time. Me talking about living in the hood is doing better than these videos. It is like, really? It's low-hanging fruit. As someone I know says that this is more relatable to people. Morris Mayfield, the dialogue used to villainize whites caters to poor blacks of America, aka someone to blame. Hotep, Hotep, Hotep. Well, up, charlatan. So, the big purge is about to happen. And a lot of people are not going to be ready because they got used to being this kind of person. They got used to talking this junk. They got used to saying all of this stuff because, I posted this article on my Facebook. YouTube just banned supremacist content and thousands of channels are about to be removed. This is real. This is real. And a lot of people just don't get it. A lot of people are not clued in on what's going on. So you're going to see a lot of channels disappear. And once again, because YouTube gets to be a little heavy handed at times, you're going to see channels that are aligned with these channels, but don't say the same thing. Because this is one of my big issues with YouTube. All right, so we're going to go to my channel. I'm going to show you something. Go to my channel. Let's see, customize channel. And I don't know where it is. It used to be around here. Because I turned it off because they were aligning me with folks that just, I don't even know where it is. But it used to be, had me aligned with folks who were not even talking about the things that I was talking about. It was just crazy how this thing was going down. So I just turned that off. So the recommendation engine. It's just crazy how they would do that. They would have me with folks who, like the Breakfast Club. This channel predominantly talks about business, sales, how to make money. They don't talk about this stuff at the Breakfast Club. They had me, when they had me with Grant Cardone, Alex Becker, and stuff. I was like, cool, this is what I need. But it just would not hold. It would always go crazy. Yeah, I know y'all loving that whole story time. Yep. Josco 31, people don't like to expand their minds. Same here, player banned for 2 weeks. Eric Williams heading to work out with personal trainer, told y'all 1,500 email list, owning almost 10 semi trucks, and double down on rentals. I knew it. Yeah, this is digital sharecropping. You know, you never know when you could offend the owners of the land. Oh man, the thing is, I've had videos that had been up for 3, 4 years get flagged. I had one the other day, and I was just sitting there like, "What?" And I fought it, and I won. Special Ed Andrew. YouTube is a dicey mix. YouTube has seasons. As someone who's been on the platform 10 years, I've seen a lot of seasons. Something will be permissible for a moment, then YouTube will change it up where that's not, a few months, few years down the road. You can't do that. Remember the reply girls? These girls, because you used to be able to just do a response video, right, to a video. And these girls who were big booty, big breasted, they do a reply and they put their boobs up in the thumbnail and they get all these views. YouTube had to change that up. It's like that ain't gonna work. So they got rid of them. Prank channels just depends, man. Really depends on what goes on with these prank channels. I think it's gonna be how creative they are. That's gonna be the key. How creative these prank channels can be, how creative hold on. Yeah, with the prank channels, I just don't see, once again, um, I see the family channels continuing to blow up. I see that going on. Good fella. Oh yeah, I knew Amazon was going to do that. Engineer life skills. Thank you for the art of holding. Hire the asset protection firm after you were right. Men don't have to fear marriage for proper asset protection. YouTube sees what's happening. Facebook and took action. Mika Long, is the landscape becoming fair? YouTube has never been about what's fair. YouTube's been about what's popular. It ain't about fair. No, no, it ain't getting fair. No, 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 no. Essentially, like conservative channels, they were really hot for a minute, and then that changed. Then the gun channels used to rank, make bank. Then YouTube got rid of the gun channels, so tamp down on the gun channels. Anything that is controversial, and this is why I got to be careful on my new men's channel, The Influence Frame. I have to speak of certain things a certain way because because the controversy gets the views. They get the views all day long. So here's the men's channel. There's going to be some more training and stuff that's coming for this. I have to set it off a certain way. I have to speak about it a certain way because the channel and influence frame is for men who want to be better, or men who want to actually become effective, how to become an effective man. We're not talking about beta, alpha, and all this other stuff, because the reality is most men are not alpha. So that creates a disharmony right there. Most dudes are not alpha. Alphas, alphas are like women who are tens, rare. They're not all over the place. And you got a lot of dudes like beating their chest, I'm alpha, I'm alpha, I'm alpha. And he beta as he want to be. Because if you alpha, you're gonna demonstrate some alpha traits up in your natural makeup. But we're getting away from that. So that's the you want to subscribe to that. Thank you, Mika Long. Note the landscape's not becoming fairer. Maxim, I religiously seen a video women taste test their own vaginas. And it's not YouTube practices favoritism all day long, man. Richard Mayfield, you're pretty right. Well, once again, YouTube, they have an algorithm. Like my AdSense has jumped up tremendously because when they went ahead and took AdSense off all these new channels, because you got to understand, there's a set pool of money for AdSense every month. And all these new channels were sucking up, they got rid of them. Like, look, you got to do this and this to get you able to get AdSense. I saw my AdSense like triple. I used to get like 200, $300 a month. I get 1,500 to 2,500 bucks a month. And with the algorithm, you will get ads if you cuss, but you will not get the best paying ads. Louis so I haven't been alpha since I said I do. Yeah, good fellow Nail. Most of my problems weren't from the women. It was from the beta men who got upset at the stuff I was talking about. See, people rather get upset than to change themselves. What's up, Josco? Smokey Robbins. Why are so many MGTOW channels or alpha channels getting banned? I'm gonna tell you why. There's one channel who he actually openly says, a lot of women, tell them anything you want. Tell them anything to get those draws. And I'm just sitting there like, it's only a matter of time before they get rid of his channel. Thank you, Von B. Christian Amos, I think a lot of men are equate to being alpha well with how many women they get versus power wealth. The average dude doesn't care about power and wealth. And this is one of the things that I learned on Disruptive Male. Because at first I started with the game and stuff. And then whenever I started dropping more season titles, like, how to get money, people were a lot not as interested. I was like, man, they rather get their penises, they thing dang wet, than to make some money. And that was a sad, uncomfortable truth that I had to accept. These dudes didn't really care about the power and wealth. Special ed. MGTOW stand for men guard their own wallet. Bumby, I remember running too many bitch ass dudes and shit like that. What's the deal with the beta dudes and that stuff? Well, look at the production. Look at the factory. Currently, as a reference, is 2011. 42% of the kids in America were born out of wedlock. So almost half of our men are born into a bad situation from jump. It ain't just black men, it's white men, it's Hispanic men, it's Asian men. Special ed men care about beautiful women aged 18 to 26. Truer words have never been spoken. Oh man, it is a very hard pill to swallow that most men just cared about getting a thing wet and didn't care about building a legacy, building a business. Like I've given you a format. Like you want to get married, you can get married. She can't take everything, and like I don't want to do all that. Back to Chad. Chad's born with these certain gifts, and regular dudes like I want to be like Chad. I want the results that Chad they're getting without being Chad. Deborah Ann Matthews. Yep, that's what you got to do. Goodfellas, Al Pacino said, "Get the money first, then you get the women." These betas are moving backwards. Absolutely. Smokey Robinson, I am selling something. And see, this is one of the things, and I'm not trying to beat you up, but people have got to get away from this. Well, oh God, they selling something. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of courses. I am selling something. There's all kind of links under that. Yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't just be here if I wasn't making money. That would be pointless. I'm not a fame whore. Well, I got all these followers and subscribers. Yay. No, I'm here for the money. Todd Love, they're going to get him sooner or later. Monica Love, what's up? What's up, Lavore? That's a good channel. It's hilarious. Which channel is that? One of the things is that you got to understand that if you are building a business online and you do not have an email list, you're playing with poison. The topics on this channel about business, how to make money, not overtly controversial stuff. So I don't typically have to worry about that because I don't allow hate speech. I don't allow the use of the N word on here. This is something I've been that I've actually brought that up since for 10 years. Christian, what these dudes want to understand, the more money over 60K you make, the better quality women you get, hands down. Absolutely. Good fellas, a lot of dudes are lazy. Us, lazy, low expectations. Blue to sell. That's right. I'm here to make money, man. I mean, this is why I've been here 10 years, man. This is why I've outlasted all my haters. Because I've been making money for 9 years, 9.5 years. So, a big part of this is if you're going to play on the internet, you're going to have to learn how to use traffic. This is why I'm actually in school right now. I haven't started with the Billie Jean, but I got some other stuff. I'm hiring some people. The reality is Other than LinkedIn, I got 2 sales using some paid traffic on LinkedIn. I gotta do a better job of that. But this is the rules of the game. Richard Mayfield, my thing has only caused me trouble in my younger days. Following your channel helped me grow into manhood and start a business. Outstanding. That's excellent. Love hearing stuff like that. Love hearing stuff like that. Many people just don't understand. Many people are not key to what it takes to make money online. And a lot of people, like YouTube in the beginning, this was the vanity play. A lot of these kids were working hard so they can get a banner because you had to be a partner to get a banner. Yep, Billie Jean had a sale. I haven't cracked it open yet. I haven't been in it yet, but gotta do it. Gotta do it. Godfiller. It's dawned on me Gary Vee is loved so much because he didn't sell to his followers. I think he needs a lot of entrepreneurs. Let me tell you how Gary Vee does this thing. Gary Vee doesn't want my money. Gary Vee doesn't want your money. Gary Vee wants the money of the Fortune 2000. These are the companies that can pay him 3 to 4 million a month. So he's leveraging all of us who listen to him to get them. He's like, see, I'm just out here on the internet. I'm getting all this traffic from social media. He's creating his own social proof, so he can use that to go to these bigger brands and sell them and make millions of dollars per month. I mean, VaynerMedia is $100 million company. Do the math. That's millions per month. He doesn't want our money because it doesn't compare to that Fortune 2000 money. What's up, David? All right, new office. Oh, Marcus Brown. Let me go ahead and get you into this. Those of you who want to do storage auctions, you go ahead and you jump on this. Hustler Kung Fu Books. This is where all the storage auction stuff is. So Craig pimping Craigslist, a lot of these short-term hustles. This is where you go get it. Oh, there you go. There you go, Marcus Brown. Hit that link below. You'll be good to go. Like, we're all digital sharecroppers here, man. Only thing you can own to a degree is your email list. And also, with your email list, you got to understand that Yahoo, Gmail, Hotmail are in cahoots. All of them are in cahoots together with these domain providers. So if you get a domain list, a domain name that is blacklisted, it reduces your deliverability. This game is wicked once you go deep, but you want to make 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100K. This is what you got to go through. This is what you got to go through if you want that kind of money. All right, because Billie Jean he had to sell. He had everything put up for one low price. Then they had some other thing that was like $1,000. That was I did not get that because studying stuff. How about a primer course to the older crowd to get them to speed on the internet? Yeah, this is Internet 5.0. This ain't your mama's internet. This ain't your daddy's internet. This internet is different. Go, but that's what Kathy Griffin did. She had emailed us for announcement of shows. Anybody that's a comedian, what's this guy? He's got the bug eyes. Dude's doing like 150K a month as a comedian because essentially he has a Facebook. What's his name? Country Country Wayne. This dude has set his comedian career 100% online. He's using the internet. Country Wayne is an American comedian, actor, internet personality, former rapper, social media star from Waynesboro, Georgia. He's known for his stand-up comedy shows and short, funny videos over Instagram. Country Wayne on his 8 kids, relationships with 5 baby. Good Lord. I have to watch that later. That is wild. That is crazy. But this is where we are. We're going to have a lot of people who are going to lose their channel because they buck wild on the internet. They're saying all kind of crazy stuff and they're spreading hate. See, you got 2 ways you can make money on the internet. You got the fast way and you got the long way. I chose the long way from jump. This is why I don't jump on trends. This is never why I got on the Facebook big thing. I never got on the Amazon FBA thing. This is never I got on the Kindle publishing thing. I stick to stuff that is going to last a long, long, long time. And many people just don't understand what it takes to make money online. Oh, yeah, another course that was 5K. Charles, and how would a person use Instagram versus Facebook? First of all, you must pick a theme. One of the reasons that my first Instagram account wasn't growing was I didn't have a theme. I would just take random pictures. There was no congruent theme. So Instagram, you got to have a theme. You got to have this one overriding purpose while you're on Instagram. Facebook, once again, the same thing. You got to have another reason that you're on Facebook. But with Facebook, you're going to have to pay to get some traffic because it's hard to grow a Facebook page without paid traffic. Jay Villiers, selling ignorance is big money. People like to call that entertainment. What's up, good fellas? Appreciate that. A big part of making money online is understanding your relationship with these online platforms. You're part of their business plan. So unless you come in with your own business plan, it ain't gonna really work for you. Because like I said, I learned a lot about Instagram. The account I have now, it grows daily. I get followers every day. When I got it, was at 95. I'm about to, be at 97,000 followers. And it's that theme thing. You got to have a theme. You got to have a message. And that's how it's going to work out. How many of you are becoming the architect of the internet? Because many of these folks here on YouTube, you'll see people who are clout chasers. They'll see someone else is doing something and they will copy it and they'll get into it and they'll have some success until YouTube changes the rules. And I'm going to tell you, YouTube is always changing the rules. This is how YouTube rolls. The dog in your health updates. The dog was back there barking a minute ago. So that's all I got for you guys. Probably tonight there'll be another story time. I've got plenty to talk about. Just understand that if you are online trying to make some money, understand the platform very deeply that you're trying to use. It's going to aid you in your quest to make money. So with that, for anyone who wants to make a little money, go below the video, check out a few of the courses, grab that, and I'll see you guys later.